1/4 mile, turn left to stay on Cavendish Road, South Circular Road.
It's funny, I just learned that.
What?
You stop line, you meant to stop.
Ah, yeah.
Well, not just. I mean,
yeah. No, I know what you mean.
well, I learned some time ago, but not when I was doing my lessons and stuff. 30 years ago.
You may not have had them then. It may not have been a thing then.
I don't know. I don't really see many of them about, really. Stop lines. Go on, go on, go on.
Turn left to stay on Cavendish Road, South Circular Road. Continue on South Circular Road for 1.5 miles.
This is where that woman got arrested and murdered.
Which
This
one?
road, this road here.
Which one?
That lady, what's her name? Oh, the cop. The cop arrested her and killed her.
On here?
One who, yeah.
I thought it was by Clapham Common.
I thought it's this road here. Or down.
I thought it was north side, but yeah, you might be right.
I don't know. Go on.
Sorry, I really did think he was going to put his foot
Shouldn't be
down
doing
then.
that.
No. It scared the shit out of me, that did. It's not like he was moving before we were approaching it.
It's 20 up here. It shouldn't be. This should be 30, not 20. Whoever decided to make this 20 is an idiot. Yeah, I've got to save the people.
Under the bottles.
Stupid. All of it. Sorry.
What are you apologising for? I agree.
No.
I think 20 miles an hour.
I'm saying it so the viewers can hear it.
Oh, careful. Lots of idiots today. The 20 miles an hour thing, I agree with, but there's a time and place for them. 20 miles an hour in certain places just doesn't make sense. However, I have heard, or whatever, you know, heard or read discussions about.
Check the time of that. What time is it on the sign on top?
What do you mean?
What time?
What the time is now?
Yeah, no,
Oh, five.
Marking on that.
5.
Oh, okay.
5 minutes. There's a blanket out. For God's sake! You see that they're all coming out of everywhere today?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but I don't want to get hit. Anyway, yeah, some trains of thought is that by limiting it to 20, it slows people down so that people who do 30 aren't doing 40. So if you've got it at 20, people still do 30, and it's relatively.
Yeah, we're not allowed to.
No, I know you're not allowed to, but what I'm saying is that.
Look, this is 20. How stupid is this?
When it was a 30 mile an hour, people would be doing 40. So people speeding would be doing 40. So it makes it less safe. people speeding at 20 will be doing 30, which is safer than 30 to 40. That's the.
There should be a middle, like 25.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Even
then people won't be doing over 30 then.
But if you have it at 20, but people would then take it up to 35.
I don't think they would.
I'm just saying it's I've seen the psychological argument.
It's a round number for me. I mean, I couldn't go over 30. I mean, I'm doing 2 miles an hour, I think, like everybody else here. And it goes up and down, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes it goes under, but they don't care. I mean, if they catch you doing 1 mile, they'll fine you for it.
No, of course.
It's stupid. I think there's too many 20s around here. This isn't a good way, you know, is it? This is a filter. You're meant to drive and then filter down the end there.
Yeah, just let him get on with it. Somebody who doesn't know. That's a filter. I think that was the thing that
filter here, don't you?
Yeah, that was a giveaway.
Turn right onto South Circular Road, Norwood Road.
And so the blue car was waiting for the people who weren't giving way.
Right,
okay. Take the next right onto South Circular Road, Norwood Road, then slide left to stay on Norwood Road. Slide left to stay on Norwood Road, A21.
So I'm going to go somewhere else.
Turn right onto Rosendale Road.
Kind of way I know. I'm going to go a way that I haven't been for a long time and might forget, but I think I'm going to go through off Sea Crystal Palace, but through Penge.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. We've got a law abider here.
Remember, if you don't like your voice, you need to speak a bit nicer.
Okay.
Doesn't mind it.
You've got to edit it out now.
You just edit you out completely out of my life.
Yeah. Might make things a little simpler.
What, editing you completely out of my life? See, that would be weird. You know, when people do that and they have a relationship, and then when the relationship ends, they just like throw away all the photos and all the things from the relationship. And to me, that's weird, because that person was part of your life. However much you possibly don't like them by the time you split up with them, they were still part of your story.
Take the next right onto Rosendale Road.
Oh, I can see who's driving this one.
They're obviously going to Dungeness as well.
Doubt it.
No, I just think it's funny that when the Sainsbury's, this one, and us are all going the same way, so we're all going to Dungeness. That's in my brain. That's what's happening.
In a quarter of a mile, at the roundabout, take the first exit onto
We're stuck behind this one all the way, are we?
No, we won't.
I mean,
We'll lose them by the A21.
sometimes, I mean, it's good to have somebody slow. They stop you from getting flashed by a speed.
There we go.
These are a bit vicious, these bumps.
Yeah, I know. jiggling my bladder around. I didn't even need a wee before that.
Just trying to get it just right, so a little bit wider than the ones around my way.
Well, they're obviously trying to slow everything down.
It's all right, this.
Oh! Like cracking down with my back.
In 200 yards, turn right onto South Croxted Road, A2199. Take the next right onto South Croxted Road, A2199.
Oh, you're just going to do it from here. We can add on at the end.
The mileages doesn't really matter.
No, I know, but what we've done so far, about 3 miles or something.
Yeah.
Oh!
We're going through red.
Hang on.
Come on. Jesus Christ. We're all going through red lights.
Continue on A2199 for half a mile.
Yeah, no, that's why I was saying hang on, because I could see they were still coming. And it was...
Wait your turn, mate. It's near clear.
Who? What?
You put it out. Somebody put it out.
In 200 yards, at the roundabout, take the first exit into Dulwich Wood Park, A2199.
Why? Every time we got a good view of that, do that.
This is nice and clean now, look.
Yes, thank you. Just wanted a good, nice view of Crystal Palace Tower. At least we've got a good view out the side now, because you cleaned the window. Oh.
In 200 yards, at the roundabout, take the second exit and stay on Dulwich Wood Park, A2199.
Lots of birdies today. Very happy birdies.
Go left, I think. But it's around the houses. You can get up there because that's where we need to go, but
Oh, I see.
I think I'm just going to do this straight up here.
In 200 yards, turn right onto Farnborough Road.
What? Oh,
What?
sorry. The class is a separate road almost. I've got pain in my stomach.
That's just going to be...
I feel stressed, I think. Perhaps down.
Turn right onto Farnborough Road.
There?
Yeah.
No.
I don't want to go that way.
We're going to drive past the Crystal Palace Tower, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right onto Crystal Palace Parade, A212.
Maybe it was trying to miss traffic or something.
I'm going to go left. Oh, it did say to miss traffic. Shall I go the way it says?
No, it's fine. I wanted to get some sideways views of
I was going to go left for a change, and
Are we going to drive past the tower?
no,
Why not?
we're going left up the top of the hill.
But I want to drive past the tower.
Well, I wanted to go left because that's the way I planned to go.
Okay, do that then.
If you really want a picture, where are you heading?
No, it's fine.
Are you videoing it? Is that
I'm
what
just
you
going to
wanted
do it outside there. Oh, I've got to close the thing now.
Well, it might. I mean, we can, but it means it's taking us away from where I was going to go.
Doing it.
I'll go the way it says, right? Go the way you want.
Turn right onto Crystal Palace Parade, A212.
Last time I was here, there was a lot of traffic, a lot of roadworks, but
But you can turn left there. That's what I wanted.
no, you said you wanted me to go down that way. I'm going that way anyway, so it's taking me that way now. I wanted to go left to try it out.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left onto A21.
It's a speed camera, speed camera. It's going faster than 20. I think it flashed. Maybe it doesn't work anymore.
Turn left onto Wesley Hill, A214. Continue on A214 2 miles.
Yeah, I love that view.
Click again. I think it's a break.
new one? Oh, you mean you've never? Yeah,
Ever.
it's this. I have. I think that's the one in Rochdale. I think you know where we got the petrol from.
Yeah.
I think that's an Asda Express.
Oh, it was. Okay. I didn't see. I thought I haven't seen a shop. Asda Express
Oh, I
shop
see what you
before.
mean. No, but that's going to be a petrol station too.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Yeah, but I haven't seen the shop. I don't remember what. I thought it was on its own, the petrol station. You just
No,
pay with your card or something.
no. I think there was I think it was an Asda Express because when I went there with Neil and Sophie, I'm pretty sure my brain went, oh, it's a little Asda, but
Yeah, I'm just deciding. Which
not
way.
100% sure. There's not as many of them anyway as Tesco and Little Waitrose and Sainsbury's local.
Can't see what the estimated time of the arrival is on there. It's too bloody.
I'll
bright.
do it in a minute. You pay attention.
1 hour 43. What's that mean?
That means 1 hour 43.
Getting a signal.
Oh, 11, about 22:12.
Friday.
Pardon?
Bus lane. Can't go on the bus lane.
No. Oh, yes. Monday to Friday 4 till 7. I think you can, but I don't.
No, you're not allowed to go in it between 4 till 7.
I know.
Oh, right, okay.
So you're allowed to go in it now, but don't in case I'm wrong.
Really? No, not during peak hours. You can't. Off peak, you mean? That means you can't go in it during that time.
During between 4 and 7, yes.
Oh.
It's not between 4 and 7 now, is it?
Oh, okay. So should I?
No, just in case. End of bus lane anyway. When in doubt, leave it out.
Yeah.
That decision that I made yesterday about the YouTube channel, doing another one, I feel really comfortable with. I feel really positive and happy about it.
You said to me it's not wise doing it because it's too much to run.
Well, it's
Well, you're not doing much on it anyway.
no. The thing is, it depends on what you're doing on them, and so if you had two different channels which were fairly similar, you're going to take twice as long to get to monetization. But if you've got a channel where you're throwing everything at it, and it's all very, very different, like you might do like what I'm doing, vlogs and driving and car stuff, and then something, you know, it takes longer because the algorithm doesn't know where to put you.
Yeah.
So it should actually take me less time splitting it like this. So it makes more sense.
In 300 yards, turn left onto Rover Road, A222.
Takes an hour just to get out of London.
I know it does, that's the ridiculous thing. Anyway, yeah, so it makes more sense because I'm stuck at between 236 and 238 subscribers. I'm not going up because obviously what happens is
Rover Road, A222.
but turn left here. Or you're not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously what is happening is that people who are here, who are on my channel for the driving and the car stuff, don't want to see me doing vlogs. The people who are there for the vlogs don't want to see me doing the driving stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll give it a few months, and if it doesn't work, I'll just switch it back to what it was.
In 300 yards, turn right onto Croydon Road.
What's us to go back that way? I don't know why. What's us to go that way?
Yeah, why?
That's not the way we go.
Well, don't go that way then. No, it's not. It's taking you over there by going round the
Yeah,
thing.
but we're not going up that way. We're going straight on. We'll be going up this way like that.
Well, move the thing across. Just.
I can't see where. No, I can't do anything with it. I understand why it's doing that.
It's taking you away from traffic, I guess.
Probably is. Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, it wants to take you through West Wickham.
Yeah, I don't know why, because it's not even the way to Hastings.
Well, it is, because that's the way that I was showing you yesterday.
Going this way. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember now which way to go.
Take the next right onto Eden Park Avenue. Continue for 1 mile.
Oh, I'd like to. Can we keep our distance between us and them?
I'm going to have to stop and take my jacket off.
No, I'm not.
See the back of this thing.
I know, you keep driving right up to it. It's a wonderful view on here. Other people's crap.
tread on them quite deep. It's about, I don't know, at least 8 mil.
Good.
That was on the end though. I mean, I don't know what it is to be in the middle. I didn't really check that bit.
Why are you going left?
I'm just going to go left at the lights here, get us to promenade and go all right that road.
Yeah, well, it's telling you to go different. The haze, via haze.
Bloody hell. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I go via haze then. I'm going to go left. I just want to test the theory, you know. Still wants me to go right.
50 yards, turn right onto Pighurst Park.
I want to go through Bromley, so I'm going to try.
Turn right onto Pighurst Park. Take the next right onto Brooknoaks Way.
See what traffic's down here.
That Bromley premiering.
Oh, I didn't know there was one.
Oh, coming soon. When is it coming soon?
Turn right onto
Truck again, isn't it?
Hill.
Oh, it needs to piss off. Just sort of quickly flung it off. And I'd have grabbed it out.
In 200 yards, turn right onto Mason's Hill, A21.
Anything else?
I don't know. No idea. Too far that truck.
Oh, no, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Where's the waste round here? The waste place round
I
here?
don't know. Well, there's one down there actually.
No, right.
Waste thing, but I don't know if it's part of that. Might be something that might be going to a different, but one that you can't see. You know. Oh, that's a recycling centre.
Oh yeah, no, I'm talking about like a proper waste disposal place.
They call them
Oh, there we go. Bye.
They call them recycling centres, don't they? Yeah.
They
Used to call them tips, but
yeah, no, they don't. Yeah.
We're very specific in the. Cool.
Right, quickly, let's go to the carvery.
I've got an email saying $7.99 for
yeah,
a large
I know.
plate.
Trish sent me the thingy as well, but it's only this week. So we just, I mean, we can, but we won't be able to eat at Pilot as well. There it is, there's the Toby. No, well it is, there's the Toby.
200 yards at the roundabout, take the second exit onto Bromley College, A21.
Did you go to Bromley College?
No.
At all? No, I couldn't remember if you'd gone to Bromley College before. Where did your sister go? Or did she not?
She went to, I don't know, Sanstead.
Alright.
Selson. That's Bromley, isn't it? I've seen it for a long time. It's 30 around here, yeah. Keep thinking it's 20 these days.
Now this shouldn't be 20. There's no houses around. Yeah, that's nice music. So you could have had it louder. Have it louder. I know, Andy. I've had this conversation with you before.
Do you think you can?
Could I have it up louder, please? Yes, because it's probably out of copyright.
What about the production of it though?
No, it's whoever wrote
version.
it. It's
I see.
the person who wrote it plus 75 years, the death. Usually plus 75 years.
It might be a new one, you don't know.
Well, yeah, exactly. So I can always put it up and then see what it
YouTube,
says.
yeah, YouTube is good at detecting it.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to like, it's loud.
Oh, I like that. I like being able to feel my music.
Texaco.
What about it?
They're normally quite cheap sometimes, I noticed.
There was one earlier that was cheaper, I think, 134.
Yeah, but I want to get premium, so there might be. Obviously, if the that's cheap.
No, not
You
cheap,
saw the
but
134, did you?
I think I did. Back there.
That might not have premium. Is it? It should be 3 pumps.
No.
There isn't. Oh, I forget that then. It needs to be a Shell garage or a BP garage, I think. I think they do premiums. Bus garage next door to the Sawyers pub I used to go to, Steve. It's McDonald's now. Just past there on the left. Is it still McDonald's? Yeah. Used to be a pub we used to go into.
Yeah.
Used to have lots of trouble all the time.
See, look, 139. It's going to be expensive around
That'd
here.
have premium though, that one I think.
What
Yes.
cost that? I'm not going to record the drive back if we're in the dark, by the way. There's no point. I would if I had a spanking good camera that picked out all the road and everything.
I might do the action cam.
What, on the way back?
No, from Hastings to
Okay.
catches from the back to catches just going downhill and stuff. If you want to add that in. I might take your video if you don't mind and do my own version. But
No, you can have it. I've always said that you can have any of the footage to do whatever you want with. Whatever. As long as you don't put it up exactly as I am, it doesn't matter. You know, if you took exactly what I did and put it up, that would be wrong. YouTube won't like it. Where are they not? Are they all going left?
not all of them.
Yeah, YouTube algorithm won't like an exact copy that you put up. But if you took it and did what you wanted to do to it, that's fine.
Farm hospital is on the left there.
Somebody else is doing it. No, she wouldn't make it.
Nearly sunny sail given the ethics stuff on the show. I think the music has encouraged the sun, encouraging the sun. You can. If you get a chance.
Only 48 miles to Hastings.
To John Aston, the legendary lollipop.
Doesn't seem a lot really. Well, it doesn't seem a lot in American terms.
But it's not a lot. It's not
It's not
that
really
much,
nice.
you know. But if we could leave my place and then drive straight, we'd be halfway there by now
Yeah.
in miles.
Well, if we went by jet, we'll probably be there in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
My nose is blocked again. Feels like.
I haven't got my oil, so I'll be for a change. I brought my travel sickness thing in bags.
Oh, there's Steve's niece there.
Well, it might be.
I don't know if it was or not. I don't know if she doesn't live round here. It's a bit over the top for me, I'm afraid.
Yeah, so I'm saying that if I had a really good camera that picked out details and it at least showed the road or whatever, then I would do a night driving video, but it's not worth it on this camera because all you get to see is the tail lights of everything. That's
It's a shame,
boring.
shame we didn't bring a toothbrush in that, just in case we stayed in a hotel close by. Should remember to do that sort of thing when we go down there. was thinking I could like, oh, last minute, you know, travel lodge thing, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, but they do have boots and chemists.
I know, but it's just more
For what?
clean clothes and things.
That's what I had to do when I went to Rochdale last time because I forgot my toothbrush. I had to stop.
Yeah.
I had to go into the Superdrug at Victoria and buy myself some toothbrushes. So I got my toothpaste, but I forgot my toothbrushes. Well, I only needed one. Just for one night. Anyway, they're cheap, so. We are on the A21, heading for the Hastings.
I went to a pub down here with Steve. Oh shit, bloody hell, I'm going to try and stop doing this throat business.
Didn't you realise how much you did it until that person said?
Yeah. Oh no, it really did. I didn't notice it more.
Continue straight to stay on A21.
You're alright for fuel though at the moment, aren't you? Not desperate.
Got 3/4 a tank.
Oh yeah. Let's see what the price is like when we get down there. Oh really?
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
Really? Was that? I can't remember what I read that as.
Exit the
Do the
roundabout
times,
onto
I think.
A21. Continue on A21 for 1 mile.
No. No, it's not one way. Try that again.
I'm going to try and fix the bonnet this next week.
Steering wheel that wobbles when braking can be caused by a number of issues, including brake problems, suspension issues, or wheel alignment issues. And it seems to be warped brake rotors is what I'm seeing here. Warped rotors. Doesn't matter if you replaced them last year. Check your caliper pins when you replace them again. Make sure they're cleaned.
The front right one's a disgusting state. Needs to be changed. Need a new one really. I think that might be one of the issues why it's making the noise.
Warped rotors.
Take the second exit onto Seafront.
What do they look like? The rotors. Brake rotors. It's probably the discs.
It's the disc, yeah.
Yeah.
I've just looked, just the disc.
I'll have to look myself and see if there is anything. It's like probably that. It's not that bad. I don't know.
But it also says, the AA says, shaky or wobbly steering. Oh, is it? No. No, it doesn't say when braking. to be the consensus that that's what it probably is. The rotors.
Is there any travel lodges down there?
Yes. There's a Travelodge and a Premier Inn, I think.
Can you check what the
Hastings.
prices are in
It's a Friday.
like maybe?
You were not wanting to go yesterday, and now you don't want to come back.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Premier Inn. God, I love Premier Inn. Premier
Or
Inn.
maybe sort of Yarmouth Way, Yarmouth, Greystone. Those sort of
No, there isn't one there. The next one would be Eastbourne.
engine lights come back on again.
Don't worry about it.
I'm going to reset it when we get down there.
Yeah. That's only the catalytic converter doing its stupidness again. It's not.
Exit the roundabout onto A21. Continue on M25 for 3/4 of a mile.
This is the worst bit of the journey for me.
What?
I just don't like the M25. I've never liked this bit of the M25. But
We're not on it yet.
it happens really quickly.
We're not on it yet.
Right, I'm just saying.
Okay.
It happens really quickly, so
In a quarter of a mile, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto the M25 slip road to M23 and
Shaky, can you feel that?
I can, yeah.
That's me braking, shaky wheel.
It's alright though, isn't it?
Yeah. Guess so.
And of course I wasn't recording going over the M25.
exit the roundabout onto the slip road, then use the right lane to take the slip road to A21. Use the right lane to take the slip road to A21. Continue for 20 miles.
Well, you did 16 miles since I,
Yeah, 16 miles from
from
Dulwich-ish.
Dulwich Way, yeah. But Crystal Palace Way.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
Hang on, you've got the heating on.
You've got the heating on?
No, it's just blowing out hot, but,
It is blowing out. Shall I turn it?
well, I just like to keep the engine cool. That's why I do it. Right, I'm going to do it halfway. Let's get it into the off our feet.
Well, I can't get the exact prices. It's not letting me do anything. like something went wrong. But it said from £60.
Oh, right.
But it won't give me the thing. I'm going to stop looking now because it's not letting me do anything. When all I can hear is the occasional diddly, and it's just like, what is that?
see somewhere about, I don't know if it's about the Rover 25, but the latch that's there. Somebody said something, oh, well, do this. I think it's about a different problem, but because somebody said their bumper might be too high or too low or something, there's this gap.
Yeah.
They said to lower the latch to the lowest setting.
Yeah.
Something.
There you go.
I
That's
don't
probably
think,
what it is.
not sure. I have to have a look and see what it looks like. I still want to know what quantity this came from though.
The third movement of
no,
Rachmaninoff's
it's
Symphony
off then.
No. 2.
You have to ask him.
I will ask.
With the Philharmonic Orchestra. Marvellous.
If I can get it to fit well, I'll keep it and get it resprayed. But
Tony and Accrington. Julie
rust
from a
period
rainy
on
New
front
Forest
left
tackling a large pile of ironing. Best thing to do, rainy New Forest. David in Hampshire, Ian in Aberdeenshire, Norman in Adrich, Eric on Tweed.
place to buy rolls.
Both today's and the connection.
Oh.
Well, today we are celebrating Ravel at 150. Ravel's conservatoire will travel.
What?
Will expel
My nose is
twice.
blocked.
And our hands.
You open that for me, carefully, don't spill it
Being
all over.
teachable only on his own terms. In 1902, Ravel and fellow artists called the group of outcasts called Les Apaches, the hooligans. It was terrific, real. Anyway, he became a close friend of George Gershwin, who came to him for compositions in 1928. Ravel declined to teach him, famously saying he would lose his spontaneity and become a second-rate Ravel rather than a first-rate Gershwin. He originally wrote this work, Mother Goose, in 1910, a camera tune for the children of the time. This third one is called Little Ugly Girl, Empress of the Pagodas, after a French fairy tale. Oh, disruptor, that's the word I was thinking of. The disruptor, the original disruptor.
I think we're going
Anyway,
uphill.
here's
It's
Mother
too
Goose.
noisy for me, Trace.
Well, it is while he's talking, yeah. Leave it now.
No closed road.
I know! Could at least move the sign.
Remember this bit? Changed it, they left one, it made a double lane and everything.
Yeah.
marvellous. That was Alessio Max and Lucille Chung. Nick and Carol Jones in Bourne in Lincolnshire, lovely to hear from you again. Andy and Mags from sunny Birmingham, wonderful regulars. Lisa and Paul, lovely to hear from you in New York. All these doubles getting today's clue and connection. Well, I shall reveal the answer before 11. Here's Brahms.
Get some shots of you driving when we've got like the sea and some nice background. This is not good. You alright, Mum?
Yeah. You see, it's almost worth just getting the cash out of my pocket and having a night in a hotel. Just 60 quid you said, didn't you?
I said it looked like it said 60 quid.
It's better than spending that on something that... I mean, you think about it. We could spend that on a curry. Like 40 quid on the curry.
I know.
And it don't go anywhere. We don't get the benefit of being near the coast and shit like that. We could buy a curry in the hotel.
No. That's going to be more expensive because it's on the A21.
Well, we're going to need like one of those chains because they do the premium, so let me know.
Do you remember whether the Tesco or the Sainsbury's in St Leonards do premium?
No.
You don't remember?
They don't do them.
They don't do them, right, okay.
My local one doesn't do them either. Rawson's don't do it. It's the Shell garages, there's big corporations do it. Like Shell and BP. I'd be surprised if they do it, if they got a special, I don't know. They've got BP and Shell. What's the other big chain? Esso. Esso as well.
So it is.
Not British though anymore, is it?
No.
Essentially they've just taken the badge. There's nothing British about it.
Yeah.
I wish they didn't do that. Well, they didn't take Rover, so it's sort of
Jet2 Premium.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. But I'm trying to find out whether the one at Peasmarsh does in Rhyme.
Ah, is that a jet in there, is it?
Yeah. You know Jetsons?
Yeah. It's smaller though, isn't it, that one?
No, but they do. I'm just trying to work it out. Find the station. Right. Okay. Go.
We've got Hastings. I mean,
What?
might be a place in Hastings.
Yeah, but the jet has always been cheaper, and the
It's a shame it doesn't tell you how much premium is though.
well,
Vitamins for everyone, including well man, well woman, well baby, and well kid. From Boots, pharmacies, and
Exit the roundabout onto Lampahurst bypass.
seafront.com.
Continue on Lampahurst bypass for 1.5 miles.
well, I'm missing all the views anyway. Flipwell. being used when we're driving at all.
And save your teeth using a range of cutting-edge procedures. From minimally invasive to advanced corrective surgery, we ensure that you're always in the best hands. For our most
Exit the roundabout
comprehensive,
onto
tailored, and complete
A21.
gum disease treatment,
Continue
visit
on A21 for 9 miles.
darwinendeavour.co.uk.
At last, a new collection of school-ready dresses has landed. For £20 or less, plus promenade and elegant bag sets. You'll find wonderful tags and love, and up to 70% off in the minor attractions too. Shop
Stay with Classic FM for the latest.
Keep looking at it. Keep seeing you looking at it all the time. And like,
Yeah, sorry. It looks like they do premium. It looks like they do. In yeah, Peace Marsh. It looks like it.
is it?
Yeah, that's Peace Marsh is the one in Rye. Yeah, it looks like it, but it's not showing me properly.
I go there and top up. That's what I do. I top up with the expensive one for it. I'd have to go back to really use the other one, but
They're not putting massive pressure on schools or the health system and other areas of public life.
St Leonards has been named Conductor of the Year. Robotic Society Awards. Judges praise Joanna for setting a gold standard.
Oh, you were asking about camping. I know it's not quite Hastings, is it? But
Southern areas cloudy with showers elsewhere.
noisy though.
17
I'll keep looking out anyway. I'm in the investigating position again. Right next to the phone. That's my little shelf there.
Straight on this. You still want to go to Chelsea Town? Still going there, aren't we?
Oh gosh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm starving.
Yeah, we're not going there for food though.
No, I'm just saying I'm starving. Yeah, might as well. Might as well. Otherwise we'll just get to Dungeness and go on.
serviced so since that time,
Yeah.
95, because all of it, or you know, it's
Yes, definitely. It's been resurfaced a few times. It's too smooth to have not been. Apart from that bit.
50 through it, it's unusual.
What do you mean?
Oh, I think it'd be like 40, maybe houses about.
It's 136.
Cheaper.
Yeah, it's getting cheaper.
Yeah, let's hope it's not expensive down there though.
I don't think it will be.
He's independent, but I don't think independent.
I don't think it will be. I think you've got to remember the one that we stopped off that we're not going to do today, but the one near relatively close to Bexhill or on the way, we might pass it. I can't remember if it's Bexhill or St Leonards, but anyway, there was a jet and it was the cheapest. You were like, I can't believe how cheap this is. And it is the cheapest in the area. I think the Tesco and the Sainsbury's ones are cheap as well, but I think the jet was cheaper by a penny even more. Ugh.
I think the route down to Ryde's a lot more pretty. Well, actually, it's alright, it's a bit, but I do like the other way as well.
Yeah.
We go through the little town here.
Oh dear.
It's quite like busy though. I like the houses here on the right. I do like those. I don't know what it is about this street. I like it. There's something old, really old about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. Very similar style to some parts of Rye.
Busy though, it's the only issue.
Yeah, no.
Live right by the road like this here, and these cars going by every day. It feels a bit sluggish at the moment.
What?
Feels a bit sluggish.
I think it's your imagination considering what we were doing a minute ago
Probably.
on the A21.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is. It's because you've had to slow down.
Bonia.
don't forget, I think probably the last time we came down, I think potentially we went through to Rideway or something, I don't know. We haven't done it very many times last year either. Did we even do it? Well, we must have done. Yes, we did. We did, because we went to Dungeness, but that's the only one time that we did last year. So it's not like you did it a few times or a couple of times.
Morrison's Daily there.
Oh, there you go. Morrison's has one as
I
well.
remember this bit there.
Of course Morrison's has one, because there's one that's
Just
just...
for a mile at Johns Cross roundabout, take the second exit onto London Road, A2100.
I can't remember which way we're supposed to be going, you know.
God, this is all changed.
Well, we're going to go through Battle.
We
Can't-
want to. Should we just get down St Leonards?
That's where we were supposed to go, I think.
Well, I've put it to where we're meant to be going.
Yeah, you go back on yourself,
We're going left, yeah.
or whatever.
You want to go to Battle?
No,
Right. Up here.
Exit the roundabout.
We can go back if you want.
no. We were looking at the map yesterday. I don't know why I bother.
No, that was Battle though, wasn't it?
Yeah, no,
I'm asking if you want to go back and you're saying no.
I wasn't looking for Battle. I was looking for the direct route to St Leonards where we don't go back on ourselves. It's fine. You'll know.
Don't confuse me then.
You'll know where. Well, I wasn't.
You said Battle.
No. The route to St Leonards goes through Battle, but we'll just do this one. That's what we were looking at. That's why I was looking at Battle yesterday.
Standing
Chat. Oh, wow.
there. Yeah, I thought that might be a speed check to get those people around and do that sort of thing. They didn't like the sort of people doing it. Oh. Yeah, I like these little houses and the views across there, back in the like medieval period and all that sort of thing, you know?
Yeah.
That's what they were doing. Peace and quiet, no roads. Passing away early.
Dying at 30, yeah. After having 10 children. Yes. I remember that.
Yeah.
We're going to go into St Leonards
Oh yes, of course.
because we can drive along the front. So it's doing that thing, you know, where we get to that bit where sometimes you say, if you go down there, there's St Leonards.
doesn't feel
No,
right
let's
though.
do that one.
Huh?
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right though.
It does.
Continue on Marley Lane for 2 miles.
I'm nearly on half tank, so it's not that bad.
Yeah. Well spotted. I think we have been down here before. I'm gonna be doing a bit of driving around. Not when I was
Peaceful.
filming though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Because it's like there's some old battle, I think.
I'm living around here.
Yeah. Only problem is making making the camera judder because it's a bit rough road, but ah well. We'll try and get a better phone this year. I need one of those Samsungs with like 5 lenses.
It's moving about because it's all heavy.
I do understand that. I understand the physics of these things.
If you get that in the middle, it's much better, and you haven't got it in the middle.
I can't have it in the middle because
At
see,
least you can. Why can't you?
see the cradle.
Well, it's not really meant for videoing, is it? It's meant for sat nav.
Well, no, it's fine. Whatever. I'll just get a better one. I'll get a better one with the phone that I get. It's strangling me. Ooh, some lovely houses around here.
Council estate. Housing estate.
Very pretty looking council estate.
That's it. Be the safest possible.
Oh, please let us there a train. Please, please, please. Please let there be a train. Oh, not going to be a train, is there? Oh, never mind.
show diverted traffic this way. I think it is. All these trucks and that. Is the petrol station in Rye the only one for miles?
No,
I don't want to start driving because I was going to want to fill up there. It's got to be. I've got to do it. I don't want to be closed or anything because there's, you know.
You've been to Rye and Hastings and St Leonards loads of times before.
Yeah, but
You've been to loads of different petrol
listen to what I'm
stations
saying.
there.
Well, I don't know any others apart from that one in Rye. Do you?
Well, there's no more on the way to Dungeness.
No, exactly. But what we're going, that's going to be our last stop. If that's what, are we going to do it? Fill up there. Or we're going to do it in Hastings.
Do you need to fill up now?
I don't want to drive to Dungeness
No.
without filling up first.
Oh right, okay, you don't.
That's what I'm saying. So I might as well do it here.
Are we going through Peace Marsh today? No.
I don't know what we're doing yet today. We don't know if we're going to go and stay in a hotel. Who knows?
No, that don't add that one into the confusion. You're obsessing about getting petrol again now. You've got half a tank that easily
It's not
get.
that. I just want to get. Well, obviously get the cheapest as well.
Yes, that would easy. What you've got there will easily get us back to London and back to Hastings again.
Yeah, well, I don't want to run it out.
You're not going to run it out. That's the point. We could go back to London and back to Hastings. You still won't
They
run
say you
out.
should never run it down to red. So
But you're not.
I'm not going to. If I want to fill up, I'll do it. Stop questioning
Yeah,
me.
I'm not questioning. I'm not questioning.
Just
you.
asking you about that one in Rye. If that's the only one, you know.
No, because there's loads of other places. There's probably not another one on the way to Dungeness, which as far as I can remember. But there are other other places that we'll reach before we go to Dungeness. There's other places that we'll get to when we've left
Right,
Dungeness.
whatever. Okay, forget it. Talk about it. Seems a lot longer this route.
No, that's just your imagination.
Well, we could have just gone straight on and been where we needed to be. We went all around our houses because I've followed this bloody thing on the sat nav. Never did this before.
when we get down to the seafront, park in the first place that you can find so that I can stop this for a minute.
Remember this bit? Tesco's up the road.
Yeah. So there's a petrol station up there.
Yeah, but they don't do premium. Remember that? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if you know that because you've never not had to fill up there.
I've been to
Premium.
Tesco's before and they don't do it, but alright.
Somewhere, didn't we, to get that wing mirror?
Back up that way. Yeah, Tesco's. That general area, I think.
Yeah, I thought I saw the bit just back there. How can I be
We're not
really
going.
warm but my left arm's cold? What?
This is going to take us down that nice. Because the other way it takes us down.
Let's just see.
View. Oh, I don't remember. Maybe it's that way.
I've not gone over the bridge yet. You have to go over the bridge.
A bit rough around here, this bit. It's like a bit of that.
Yeah, it all needs a
It
good.
doesn't know whether it's coming or going. I mean,
Yeah, it needs just some maintenance.
even that pub's a bit old. This is really sticking, isn't it? I mean, those tower blocks.
And cultural treasures. Because when you experience Europe on a Viking longship, you'll spend less time
Straight on there.
Learn more at Viking.com. Viking, exploring the world in comfort.
Same as this type of person, or that type of person. At Vision Investment CK, we always take the time that's just right for you. Investing involves the risk of loss. Vision and of all the people situation. Thankfully, car insurance
Used to come here for fish and chips and
will talk to
things.
everyone else involved.
Right here.
Which
I
one?
know, it wasn't here.
Oh,
Bearings now.
you're getting confused with the actual St Leonards.
I'm thinking about this, another main road somewhere.
This is Hollington. Yeah, I just was looking at that.
You might want to step back from
Wow.
the speaker or remove your headphones.
I've had to reinforce the cliff.
Mm.
Mark's found out he's won £4 million on Lotto.
and then lock it away to stop people climbing up. Oh dear, excuse me.
In 300 yards, continue straight onto
We're fortunate to go right. We're going right, aren't we? You told me we need to go a different way.
No, it's done it, I think. I think it's done it.
Dip that goes down, then we take a left. It's not done it. Don't we go down there? St Leonards.
Continue straight onto Bohemian
You're
Road,
right.
A21.
You're right.
Yeah.
Because this is wanting you to go along the seafront, whereas I actually want to go. This is the bit I was remembering.
Yeah, here we go.
There we go.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right onto Church Road.
See the sea for the first time, surely. Not for the first time in my life, obviously. Oh, that's nice cool on. Boiling.
King bumps.
Yeah.
Six.
Oh, I should have brought my mum down. Could have chucked her off the pier. You know how much she loved living in Hastings.
You would like the
Not.
knocking when I accelerate. Well,
And there's the sea. Yes! And a seagull to welcome us in. Welcome to St Leonards.
it's a little bit cloudy.
Yeah, it's hazy. It's going to clear a bit shortly later. Well, apparently.
In
I didn't
300
check weather
yards,
today.
turn left onto Norman Road, A2102.
I like the church that greets you.
Are you able
when
to
you
go all the way down to the bottom, or is that not going to work?
You can't. I don't think you're allowed to.
No, I didn't think so. That's just one of my mum and dad's main streets, wasn't it?
Turn left onto Norman Road, A2102, then continue straight onto Warrior Square.
Can't go left, aren't we?
It's supposed to be going left. Ooh.
Parking.
Continue straight onto Warrior Square, then turn left to stay on Warrior Square.
We need to pull up somewhere.
Aren't we able to go down to the bottom? That's what we want to. Oh, here, just park here.
No, hang on. Let's go around there. Can't go, there's a taxi.
weenie.